Congratulations to Paris Saint-Germain for being the European Super Cup winner. Like you all know, the winner of UEFA Champions League versus the winner of UEFA Cup, which is Tottenham Hotspur. They played, and then PSG came from behind to win the game. Congratulations to them. They were very, very lucky today because PSG were outplayed in the midfield against Tottenham Hotspur. Tottenham that had the likes of Bentancur, then Papasa, and then Paulinho. They outplayed PSG. And I've been saying that the formation that PSG used today, they played Dre in the midfield alongside Vitinha because Neves was not available to play today. And they benched Fabio Ruiz. I did not actually know the reason why Fabio Ruiz was on the bench, but the coach knows, but it did not really pay off until when they brought Fabio Ruiz in, brought Lille in, brought Mbaye in. That was when their game changed totally, and Tottenham went to sit back. When sitting back because they were already 2 goals ahead. I think that was when they lost it. So and then PSG have to come from behind. 85 minutes they got the first goal against Tottenham, and that was how they come back through Goncalo Ramos. Well, for me, PSG have been so lucky in many occasions. They have been so lucky somehow, but I think they need to add up some mature players in that midfield for PSG because they only have players that can use the ball like Vitinha, Neves, Fabio Ruiz. But in terms of those three players, they play similar. But and that was why people like Bentancur, Papesa could overplay them in that midfield because those ones are aggressive. The same thing happened against Chelsea in the Club World Cup final too. Chelsea have people like Casido, people like Enzo, people like Reece James and the rest. They were playing them because they can muzzle them out, they can mark them totally. So PSG, all these players like Duel, Bakola, Zare, they are still young players. I'm not expecting these guys to be starting games all the time. They need to add like mature players into this team so that these boys can be learning from there. And Goncalo Ramos need to step up his game so that he can be starting game as a striker. They cannot be playing Dembele as a first nine all the time. Dembele is not a natural nine. He needs to be playing his natural position from the wing and then Kvaratskhelia from the wing also. But because Goncalo Ramos have not been stepping up in most of his game, that was why they have been benching him. But I believe this season they should do better. If not, they are not going to perform or they are not going to go anywhere in Europe this season because I think they need that their squad. They need more 2 or 3 more experienced players. And in terms of their defense line, very very good. They have one of the best attacking wing back in terms of Mendes and then Hakimi, and then center back excellent. But that midfield they need to balance it. They need to get in 2 or 3 more experienced players. Thank you.